So I recently did a video that was about what we did on our Spode exhibitions. We went to the Spode gallery, which is in an old sort of warehouse place where the Spode factory used to be. And we looked around a bit and we went to a couple of other museums and some exhibitions and stuff, and we really got a taste of what was there. In that video I spoke a lot about what I liked, really did some quick action sort of shots of what was really great and what I saw in the works and what I got reflected from them and everything. And this is more of a cons video about what I didn't like and why I didn't like it and stuff like that. I saw a particular piece that I really didn't like, and I saw it at first, sort of glanced at it and thought it was nothing, and then I looked again and saw that it was actually a piece of artwork. Now this whole area was blacked out, and then there were 3 pots and a projector. Now the pots were all spinning, they were kind of rotating individually, and then some words were being projected onto them. You couldn't read what the words were, and you couldn't really tell what the pots were either. I couldn't understand what it was, and I didn't really understand the concept behind it. Which, when it comes to art for me, I feel like you should be able to understand the concept and understand what the artist's thoughts kind of were, but with your own twist. I didn't like this piece because I thought that the projections that were meant to create a concept around the piece kind of took away from the pots themselves. To juxtapose this, the next thing I'm going to talk about isn't actually an artwork, it's a building. Now, the Spode factory is an amazingly huge building, most of it unused, which is just crazy. They're using the building and that is just amazing. But I feel like it could be used for more than just an exhibition space, for young students as studio space, that it could be used for firing kilns and glazing pots, being used for the same stuff that it used to be used. I feel like it needs to get some more of its soul back, that it needs to have this functionality to it, because a building is just a building without something in the heart of it.
There is something about abandoned buildings that really intrigues me, and I've never quite understood it, but the Spode factory was no exception, and I really just wanted to peek through more windows and walk up more ladders and get a better look of it. But I don't know what it is that intrigues me to these sorts of places, whether it's the rotting beams or the textures or the way that everything seems empty but still containing a little bit of soul, and there's something abandoned about it. The whole place was just a memory of casts and work and the people that once were there and now were gone. And I found this somewhat appealing but at the same time scary. And I found what they did with the space now seemed to represent the people that were once there and now could not be. The factory, the processing that had all been replaced and removed.